Hello everybody, and in this video we're going to talk about comparative adjectives. Okay, so these are adjectives that we use to compare things. Okay, and we're going to talk about the rules, and we're also going to practice a little bit with some exercises. Okay, so let's think about comparative adjectives. So what are comparative adjectives and when do we use them? We use them when we compare two different things. Okay, you want to compare one thing with another thing. Okay, let's look at the rules. So if the adjective is short, right, if it's a short word, then we add e or. Okay, think about that word short. Short is one syllable adjective, so we would say short is the adjective plus or, shorter. So let's look at the example here. I am taller than you. I am taller than you. Okay, and then if it's a longer word with two or more syllables, okay, so it's like beautiful, that's three syllables, right? Then we use more plus the adjective, okay? She is more beautiful than her mother. Okay, so more plus the longer adjective. Okay, then there are exceptions to this rule, which are words that end in Y. Okay, so words that end in Y, you drop the Y, okay, you take away the Y, and you add IE or. So if you think about easy, EASY, there's Y is gone, no more Y, and you add IE or. Okay, so EASIE or, easier. Okay, let's look at another example here. I am happier than my sister. Okay, so happy, the Y, you drop the Y and you add IE or. Okay, let's practice a little bit. So let's do some exercises here together. Okay, so let's look at number one. The coffee is very weak. I would like it. Okay, what adjective do we need here? Probably strong, right? Strong. So how do you use the comparative form of strong? One syllable. Stronger. Okay, I would like it stronger. Let's look at number two. The car was very cheap. I expected it to be, what's the opposite of cheap? Expensive. Okay, so expensive, that's three syllables, so we need to use more, right? I expected it to be more expensive. You are standing too near the door. Can you move a bit? This is an exception, this one. Further away. Okay, so we have far and then further or farther is a very exception, big exception, this one. But in this case, I would use further. Can you move a bit further away? Your project isn't very good. I am sure you can do. This is also an exception. So good and better. Okay, so better is the comparative adjective of good. I am sure you can do better. Okay, so there are a few of these exceptions, so it's important that you learn these exceptions too. School is a bit boring sometimes. I wish it was a bit, what's the opposite of boring? Probably interesting, right? I wish it was a bit more interesting. Okay, interesting is a longer adjective. Okay, let's look at the next one. So more exercises 2. So pause the video now and do the exercise by yourself. Okay, did you do the exercise? Let's do it together now. It's too loud in here. Can we go somewhere quieter? The coffee is very weak. I like it stronger, right? We had that in the first one. The hotel was surprisingly big. I expected it to be smaller. The hotel was surprisingly cheap. I expected it to be more expensive. The weather is too cold here. I'd like to live somewhere hotter. My job is a bit boring sometimes. I'd like to do something more interesting. Okay, that's it for this video. Practice more exercises if you can find them. There will be more exercises on my website, as you can see above here, www.oneminuteenglish.org.